Okay, here we go on my check-in. This is my Tuesday check-in. I did not submit my check-in to myself on Monday. I did to Tammy, but not to myself because I could not find my posing suit. My husband put it in my underwear drawer, and so I was just too tired and flustered on Monday morning to go searching for it. Uh, did not have the greatest week. Came down with shingles, got that under control right away, got on some medication, got on L-lysine, and got out of the gym instantly and got under control. So, spent a lot of time this week fixing up my yard, getting it cleaned up to put on the market. I did have a slip up on Sunday night. I fell into a minor binge. I'm not going to call it a full binge because I did not eat past the point of discomfort. I ate until I was full and I stopped eating, but my hunger cue or my fullness cues were a little delayed and I became uncomfortable after I stopped eating. And so that's why I will consider it a binge. But it was I did not eat to the point of I did not eat beyond the point of discomfort. I stopped when I was full. I just became uncomfortable afterwards. So this is my check-in picture to Tammy yesterday here in the red bottoms. This is, after my binge. Now I did track my binge, most of what I ate to the best of my ability, and it was around 3,300 calories. I do look incredibly full, but I also have this nice little pooch here. And this is after a week being off the gym completely and eating rest day calories most of the week. I did eat some Mexican food on Wednesday night, so my calories ended up being around 20. I think it was around 2,700 that day. And my rest day calories are, I think last week they were around 1,500 or 16. They were around 1,600 last week, I think. So it's around 2,700 calories on Wednesday and then around 3,300 on Sunday. But the rest of the week I was on low calories. And so this is basically after two large days, immediately following one large day. And no lifting this week. The only day that I did lift was Monday. I discovered the shingles on Tuesday. Actually, I discovered them Monday night, and so I got on my meds on Tuesday. But my glutes look incredibly full. My delts look full. I look very full overall. These are the check-in pictures that I submitted to Tammy. My weight was up to, in these check-in photos, my weight was up to my weight was down to 130.3. My weight was up to 131.7 here. So up quite a bit. And then if we compare now my check-in for Tuesday, I checked in the next day, my weight is dropped back down to 130.4. So this is 130.3. This is the following Tuesday at 130.4. So my weight came right back down, and I'm just not posing very well. Obviously, I've been stiff from sleeping a lot, not moving a lot, and I did get back in the gym on Monday, and I will go over the protocol. I do think that I look relatively the same. I'm just not posing it very well. As far as my back pose goes, I'm obviously much fuller in my previous week. Last week's check-in, I had been lifting, so I'm fuller, but I do notice that my waist is tighter in my back, like here without the inflammation. Notice I am pretty much the exact same weight, 130.3, 130.4. This is after a week of pretty much no lifting. I did do a glute day Monday. This is a check-in on Tuesday, so I did do a glute day before this day. And I do have a fake tan here. I don't have a fake tan here. The lighting exposure is a little brighter here, so that could also fumble things a little bit. Overall, I don't think that I lost really any progress. I do think I needed the week to just deload and rest. I do think that my body was just telling me, hey, you're going too hard and enough is enough. I did wake up today. Today is Wednesday. I did wake up today at a new prep low. I finally hit the 120s. So obviously my body was telling me, stop it, chill, and relax. And I did so. So the changes that Tammy has given me going forward is we did drop carbs on lift days to 165, fats to 140, rest days, carbs down to 140, fats are staying at 40, and my refeed day, fats just got dropped to 40. So that's what that looks like. My cardio is staying at 6 by 40, but we're also taking it day by day. As far as how I'm feeling, if I'm feeling fatigued, I'm not doing cardio that day. This is a target, it's not a requirement. So if I'm feeling fatigued that day, I'm not doing it. And so it's just really listening to my body week by week. I do not have a set show. We are looking at a show, but this is also just listening to my body and taking it day by day. So at this point, I'm going to be posting my videos and how many weeks I've been in prep and not how many weeks out I am, because we just don't know. The last thing I want is for my shingles to flare up. Again, we have gotten the rash under control. I can still feel the shingles, but the rash is no longer there. So while we have that under control, we are going to do our best to keep it under control. And that is by, minimizing the stressors. We got a lot of stressors off of our shoulders this last week between getting our taxes taken care of, getting the yard cleaned up, getting the house ready to list, getting the house cleaned, and getting just so much taken off of our shoulders in 1 week, in the week that my shingles outbreak. And just between Tammy telling me, get out of the gym, gave me that time to actually take care of the things that I needed to take care of, because spending 3 hours a day in the gym plus the drive time, because I do live 20 minutes outside of town, plus the drive time to get there and get back, it did save me a lot of time. So I am really focusing on making sure that I am taking care of my fatigue and my stress and putting my phone on do not disturb and making sure that I am taking care of my stressors first and not overwhelming myself. I have made my books full on my in-person personal training, so I'm not accepting any more clients for in-person personal training. I am maxing out my books for my online clients, so I am not accepting any more online clients. I will take one when one leaves, but I am not accepting any more on top of what I have in my current roster. And I'm, really restricting the time that I'm giving right now, because I give too much of myself, and I really have to kind of dial back on that. So that's the update. That's the check-in. We're playing this day by day at this point, not even week by week. It's day by day. I'm feeling really good. I'm getting 9 hours of sleep a night, getting rid of some nighttime stressors. And yeah, we're going forward today, feeling great. So gonna kick some butt today and do good things. Good morning. It's Friday. No, Saturday. I am headed out to a barrel race about an hour and a half away this morning. I picked up Hottie from the swimmer yesterday. She's looking fantastic. But it is freezing. It is 27 degrees right now. So it is really freaking cold. I think the high today is like 45 or 50. So it's going to be a cold one today, but I think the wind is supposed to chill out for the day. So I think it's not supposed to be so freaking cold. I mean, like, as far as the wind goes. Because it's been really windy all week. And I think we're like over the cold snap pretty much, because it's been like 30s all week. And then I think tomorrow's like 50. And I think it starts warming up, but anyway, it's our first real race of the year. Like oh, the little cow just calved out. Oh, it's a baby. It's brand new. Brand new calf. Just barely calved out. She's licking them. Prep's going good. I got my food in the back seat back there. I got my food in the back seat back there. I brought oat cobbler for breakfast. So for my oat cobbler, I just do, if I make it cold, which I did, I made it last night. So like I just microwave oats with egg whites and then put yogurt on it and chill it. And then I eat it cold. And so, and I do cook the oats with the egg whites. And then, so I've got that for my breakfast. My meal 2 is a chicken strawberry salad with Skinny Girl raspberry vinaigrette. And my meal 3 is just like 45 grams of rice, because I'm on rest day carbs today, which is 140 grams. So meal 3 is 45 grams of rice with 115 grams of like a veggie deluxe stir fry mix, and then 115 grams of broccoli, and then 85 grams of chicken breast and 30 grams of G. Hughes teriyaki marinade. So I brought 3 meals with me for today, all very filling, high volume meals, because I will be extremely active today. Today is a double header race, which means we do race 2 times. So it's 2 races in one day. So it's not a super show though, so it's like, it's not like I'm going to be walking back and forth to a bunch of different barns, you know, and parking way far away. I have never been to this arena. I think it's pretty new. So I've never been here, but I think it's pretty nice, supposedly. It's on a reservation, and all the reservation arenas, the last one I went to that I showed you guys was a reservation arena. They're all really nice. And so that's where it's at. But yeah, I gotta go pick up my friend's daughter. I'm taking her with me. But I've got Hottie in the back. She's looking good, all fresh from the swimmer, so I'm excited to see how she's gonna perform today. I'm not expecting much, you know, because it's our first race back, but it's just nice to be back in it. We're all gonna survive. I'm starving, but it is only 6:55 in the morning, so I have got to push off my breakfast until I get to the arena. So I'm just gonna be drinking my coffee till I get to the arena. I got a cold, so I got the sniffles, but I'm just gonna be drinking my coffee till I get to the arena, and then I can finally eat when I get there. But I'm hungry. I woke up hungry. I'm hungry. I want to eat. But I will see you guys when I get there. What is up? Fix this. Barrel race is over. I did not film like any happenings at the race. I literally just had my friends record my runs. So I will recap those really quickly for the people who care. These were our first runs back this year, coming back from the winter. So first run, we had 2 runs today. First run was like running her through mud. Like she was like, oh, we're running? And I'm like, yes, we're running. It was like a full body workout. I think I was more out of breath at the end of the run than she was. Like I was just trying to get her to run. Like, hey, we're here to run. Wake up. It's spring. So I was like hustling her the entire way through. She's already a push style horse. And I was just like hustle, 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 hustle. We ended up placing at the bottom of the 2D, which is like, if you're familiar with barrel racing, you know. If you're not familiar with barrel racing, it's like the 2D starts half a second off of the 1D. The 1D, like the winner of the 1D is the winner of the whole entire thing, and then they go in half-second splits each division. And so we were like in the half-a-second split off of the top half-second people. So not bad for an indoor. She's not a good indoor horse. She does much better outside. And not bad for her first run back. Anyways, our second run, I lost my stirrup coming around the first barrel. So I literally was like stirrupless because I didn't have my rubber bands. I normally rubber band my feet into my stirrups, and I did not have my rubber bands on my saddle today, and so I just went rubber bandless, and I lost my stirrup, my right stirrup, coming around my first barrel, and so I ran the rest of my run without my right stirrup, and my boot was like falling off, so I was like doing everything I could to like keep my boot from falling off during my run. Anyway, we ended up winning the 2D, so I want to check today on that second run, but I was like trying to keep my boot on the whole freaking way. It was kind of comical. Anyways, she ended up running like a 17.3 on the first run, and then the second run was like a 17.9, so she shaved off 0.4 of a second, so she hustled a lot harder on that second run. So thank goodness for her doing that. So yeah, we won a little paycheck today, so that was nice. Typically she is usually in the 1D outside, and top of the 2D is typical for her indoors, or bottom of the 1D indoors. I don't think we have ever won a race inside. She's just not a very, like, indoors, she just really shuts down. Outside is her jam. She loves running outside. She's got lots of wins under her belt outside, like lots of 1D wins under her belt. Out on outdoor pins, it's just indoor pins is just not her jam. She just shuts down. So for her to come out, you know, first race of the year and win the 2D, super awesome. I'm super proud of her for that. So she kicked butt today, and especially with me like losing a stirrup and like focusing on that half of my run, like trying not to lose. I don't have a problem like losing my stirrup. Like I can ride out not losing my stirrup, but my boots are like really old, and because I'm in prep, my feet have shrunk a little bit, and so like my boot was like legit hanging off. I was just trying not to lose my boot. So super funny, but I stopped and did my cardio on the way home, and now I am just about to get home, so I'm gonna pull up, unload her, eat, because I'm freaking starving. I did bring, you know, my 3 meals with me today, but it is 5:30. I'm hungry. I want my Ninja Creamy, and I just want a hot meal because I ate my last meal cold. There was no microwaves. And so I just want to eat. I'm so hungry. I'm going to unload Hottie, give her lots of hay, give her lots of pampering and grain and some fresh water, and put her to bed, and then take care of me afterwards. So I will catch you guys later.